Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you're all doing great. Today, we're diving into some super rare, most valuable, and unique USA coins that every numismatist would love to add to their collection. Let's check them out. Number 1, 1944, DWE Penny. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of coins, uncovering their history, secrets, and surprising value. Today, we're talking about a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors worldwide, the 1944 Wheat Penny with a D mint mark. This iconic penny is more than just a piece of history. It's a symbol of America's resilience during one of its most challenging times, the Second World War. Let's explore why this coin holds such a special place in the hearts of collectors and why it's worth far more than a single cent today. First, let's get into the basics of the coin itself. The 1944 Wheat Penny was struck in Denver, which is why it features the D mint mark just below the year. This coin has a weight of 3.11 grams and a diameter of 19 millimeters, the standard for pennies of that era. It's composed primarily of copper, with a small percentage of tin and zinc, making it unique compared to modern-day pennies, which have a zinc core. Now, let's talk about the story behind this coin. The 1944 Wheat Penny is part of the Lincoln Wheat series, which was introduced in 1909 to honor the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse of the coin features Lincoln's profile, designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse showcases two stalks of wheat, symbolizing prosperity and unity. By 1944, the United States was deep into World War II. In 1943, pennies were famously struck using steel to conserve copper for the war effort. But in 1944, copper returned to circulation, making the coins that year particularly significant. Interestingly, some of the copper used in 1944 pennies came from recycled ammunition casings, adding an extra layer of historical importance. But why are these coins valuable today? It all comes down to condition, rarity, and errors. While millions of 1944 pennies were produced, those in mint condition or with unique errors are highly sought after. The Denver Mint, where this coin was struck, produced over 430 million pennies that year. However, few survived in pristine condition, and those that did command a premium in the collector's market. Errors also play a crucial role in a coin's value. Some 1944 D pennies display striking anomalies, like double dies or off-center strikes, making them even more desirable to enthusiasts. So, what's the value of a 1944 D Wheat Penny today? A regular 1944 D penny in circulated condition might fetch just a few dollars, but one in exceptional condition can be worth thousands. In fact, one stunning example sold for a jaw-dropping $68,000 at auction. Yes, you heard that right. $68,000 for a penny. And if you think that's impressive, consider this. A rare, top-tier example in immaculate condition has been valued at an astonishing $555,000. When these coins hit the auction block, their value often skyrockets, driven by competitive bidding and the undeniable allure of owning a piece of American history. So, if you happen to have a 1944 Wheat Penny with a D mint mark in your collection, take a closer look. It might just be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of the 1944 D Wheat Penny. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more exciting coin discoveries, and as always, happy collecting. Number 2, 1949 Wheat Penny. Coin enthusiasts, to another fascinating journey into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're diving into the story of the 1949 Wheat Penny, an often overlooked gem that has sparked the interest of collectors across the nation. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your coin collecting adventure, this little penny has a big story to tell. Let's begin with the coin's specifications. The 1949 Wheat Penny has a weight of 3.11 grams and a diameter of 19 millimeters, crafted primarily from copper with a small percentage of tin and zinc. These dimensions and composition make it instantly recognizable as part of the Lincoln Wheat series, a beloved staple of American numismatics. Now, let's explore its history. The Wheat Penny series, introduced in 1909, was the first U.S. coin to feature the portrait of a real person, none other than Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, The obverse proudly displays Lincoln's profile, while the reverse showcases two wheat stalks, symbolizing growth and prosperity. DWE 1949. The world had emerged from the devastation of World War II, and America was entering a new era of innovation and growth. This sense of optimism is reflected in the 1949 Wheat Penny, which circulated widely during a time of rebuilding and progress. With a total mintage of over 217 million coins from the Philadelphia Mint, this penny was a workhorse of the economy, jingling in pockets and tills across the nation. But what makes the 1949 Wheat Penny valuable today? It's all about rarity, condition, and errors. While millions were minted, the majority have been worn down by decades of use. Finding a 1949 Wheat Penny in pristine condition, especially one with sharp details and original luster, is a true treasure. Then there are the errors. Some 1949 pennies feature anomalies like double dies, clipped planchets, or off-center strikes. These unique imperfections add to their charm and make them highly sought after by collectors. Let's talk value. A standard 1949 wheat penny in circulated condition might be worth just a few cents more than its face value. But if you have one in exceptional, uncirculated condition, the story changes dramatically. A high-grade 1949 wheat penny can command significant sums on the collector's market. In fact, one extraordinary example sold for an impressive $8,000. Yes, $8,000 for a single penny. And if you happen to have a rare, best condition piece, you could be looking at a value of up to $65,000. Even more exciting is the potential for these coins to rise in value at auction. Competitive bidding, combined with the enduring allure of owning a historical artifact, often pushes prices far beyond expectations. So, if you have a 1949 wheat penny tucked away in your collection, now's the time to take a closer look. It might just be worth far more than you ever imagined. Number 3. 1957 Wheat Penny. Today, we're diving into the story of a classic piece of American coinage, the 1957 Wheat Penny. While it may seem like just another penny to some, collectors know that this coin holds historical significance, fascinating details, and surprising value. So, let's uncover the secrets of the 1957 Wheat Penny and find out why it's worth much more than a single cent. Let's start with the basics. The 1957 Wheat Penny weighs 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. It's made primarily from copper, with a small mix of tin and zinc, materials that give it that distinctive warm glow we associate with older pennies. These specifications are standard for the iconic Lincoln Wheat Penny series, which had been in circulation for nearly 5 decades by the time this coin was minted. Now, let's take a look at the history behind this coin. The Wheat Penny series was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features Lincoln's enduring profile, while the reverse is adorned with two wheat stalks, symbolizing prosperity and unity. DWE 1957. America was in the post-war boom, an era of optimism, innovation, and growth. This penny was minted in large numbers to meet the needs of a rapidly expanding economy. Over 282 million were struck at the Philadelphia Mint alone. It was a common coin in its time, jingling in pockets and used in everyday transactions. So, why is the 1957 Wheat Penny valuable today? As with many collectible coins, the value lies in its condition, rarity, and errors. While millions were minted, finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is no easy feat. Most coins from this era show significant wear from years of use. A 1957 Wheat Penny with sharp details and its original mint luster is a true gem for collectors. Errors are another factor that adds to this coin's allure. Some 1957 Wheat Pennies feature anomalies like double dies, misaligned strikes, or clipped planchets. These imperfections make each error coin unique and highly desirable among numismatists. Now, let's talk numbers. A standard 1957 Wheat Penny in average condition might only be worth its face value or a few cents to collectors. But if you have one in exceptional condition, its value skyrockets. One stunning example sold for an impressive $7,000. Yes, $7,000 for a single penny. And if you happen to have a rare, best condition example, the value could soar to an astounding $62,000. Add the excitement of a competitive auction, and these coins can fetch even higher prices, proving their enduring appeal to collectors and history buffs alike. So, if you come across a 1957 Wheat Penny, don't dismiss it as just another old coin. Take a closer look. It could be a hidden treasure worth far more than you'd expect. Number 4, 1981 USA Penny. Today, we're diving into the world of a modern classic, the 1981 1-cent penny with the D mint mark. While it might not seem extraordinary at first glance, this coin has more to it than meets the eye. From its design and history to its unexpected value, let's explore why this penny deserves a place in every collector's heart. Let's start with the basics. The 1981 penny with the D mint mark was struck at the Denver Mint and has a weight of 3.11 grams, with a diameter of 19 millimeters. This coin is part of the Lincoln Memorial series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. It is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, marking the final years before the transition to a zinc core in 1982. That composition alone makes it unique, as it represents the end of an era for copper pennies. Now, let's talk about the history behind this coin. The Lincoln Cent series began in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. By 1981, the reverse of the penny had been updated to depict the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. This design change symbolized the enduring legacy of one of America's most beloved presidents. The 1981 penny also came during a time of significant economic changes in the United States. Inflation had driven up the cost of producing copper coins, leading to the decision to transition to a cheaper zinc core starting in 1982. This makes the 1981 penny one of the last of its kind, crafted almost entirely from copper and a nod to a bygone era. But what makes the 1981 D penny valuable today? It's all about condition, rarity, and errors. While over 5 billion were minted at the Denver Mint, most of these coins were heavily circulated, resulting in significant wear and tear. Finding a 1981 D penny in pristine, uncirculated condition is no small feat, and such coins are highly sought after by collectors. Errors also play a key role in the value of this penny. Some 1981 D pennies feature anomalies like double dies, off-center strikes, or even improperly mixed metals, making them unique treasures. Collectors love these imperfections because they add character and rarity to an otherwise common coin. Now, let's talk value. A typical 1981 D penny in circulated condition might only be worth its face value. However, if you have one in exceptional condition, free from wear, with sharp details and full mint luster, its value skyrockets. One such example sold for an impressive $9,000. Yes, $9,000 for a single penny. And if you're lucky enough to own a rare, best condition example, the value can soar to an astonishing $48,000. And when coins like these hit the auction block, competitive bidding often pushes the price even higher, making these pennies a valuable piece of American history. So, if you've got a 1981 D penny tucked away in your collection, it's time to take a closer look. It could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Thank you for joining me today to explore the story and value of the 1981 D penny. If you enjoyed this video and love discovering the hidden treasures in America's coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more amazing coin stories, and as always, happy collecting. Number 5, 1980 D mint mark penny. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of United States coinage to uncover the story of the 1980 D Lincoln Cent. This humble 1-cent piece, minted in Denver, might look like just another penny at first glance. But as we explore its history, design, and surprising value, you'll soon see why this coin has captured the attention of collectors around the world. Let's start with the basics. The 1980 D Lincoln Cent weighs precisely 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. It's made primarily of copper, with a small percentage of zinc mixed in, giving it that classic reddish-brown hue that collectors love. This composition was standard for pennies of this era, making it both durable and iconic. But what makes the 1980 D penny so special? To understand its significance, we need to rewind the clock a bit. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it marked the first time a U.S. coin featured the portrait of an actual person rather than an allegorical figure like Liberty. Over the decades, the Lincoln cent underwent various modifications, including changes to its reverse design and composition. By 1980, the Lincoln Memorial reverse was in full production. This reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo, beautifully showcased the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., complete with intricate details visible under magnification. Coins with the D mint mark, like this one, were struck at the Denver Mint, which is known for producing high-quality coins for circulation. Now, here's where things get really interesting. While billions of 1980 D pennies were produced, not all were created equal. Some coins have stood out due to exceptional minting quality, rare errors, or near-perfect preservation. Coins in uncirculated condition, especially those with sharp details and vibrant luster, are incredibly sought after by collectors. Errors and varieties also play a huge role in the value of these coins. Double die obverse, off-center strikes, or other unique minting anomalies can make a 1980 D penny extraordinarily valuable. These errors are like fingerprints, each one unique, telling a story of how something unexpected happened during the minting process. So, how much is a 1980 D penny worth today? In general, most circulated examples are only worth their face value. However, coins in exceptional condition can command impressive prices in the market. A 1980 D penny in pristine, uncirculated condition has been known to sell for as much as $12,000. But that's not all. If you happen to come across a truly rare example, perhaps a flawless specimen with an extremely high grade, its value can skyrocket. In fact, the best condition rare coins have been appraised at over $51,000. And in the high-stakes world of auctions, where the competition among collectors is fierce, the final price could climb even higher, making this small coin a true treasure. The 1980 D Lincoln cent is a reminder of how even the smallest and seemingly most ordinary items can hold incredible value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone who enjoys exploring the history of U.S. coinage, this penny is proof that every coin has a story to tell, and sometimes that story is worth more than you could ever imagine. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of rare and valuable coins. If you've got a 1980 D penny in your collection, take a closer look. You might be holding a piece of history worth far more than a single cent. Keep searching, stay curious, and until next time, happy collecting. Number 6, 1979 D Mint Mark Penny. Today, we're shining a spotlight on a coin that you might have overlooked in your pocket change, the 1979 D Lincoln cent. This 1-cent piece, struck at the Denver Mint, holds a captivating history and surprising value that could turn a penny into a prize. Let's dig into the details and uncover why this small coin is so special. First, let's talk about the basics of this coin's design and composition. The 1979 D Lincoln cent weighs 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters, perfectly fitting the standards for pennies of its era. It's made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving it that classic reddish-brown shine that Lincoln cents are famous for. Now, a quick look at the coin's history. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was groundbreaking as the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait. Over the years, the design evolved, but the iconic Lincoln profile remained. By 1979, the Lincoln Memorial reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo, had been in use for decades. This reverse depicts the Lincoln Memorial in exquisite detail, a fitting tribute to one of America's most beloved presidents. The Denver Mint played a crucial role in producing the 1979 Lincoln cents, denoted by the D Mint mark. As one of the primary mints of the United States, Denver is known for striking high-quality coins for circulation. While billions of 1979 D pennies were minted, not all of them are equal. This is where the intrigue begins. So, what makes the 1979 D penny valuable? Condition is key. Coins that have been well preserved over the decades, with sharp details and vibrant luster, are highly prized by collectors. In addition to condition, certain errors and varieties can significantly increase a coin's worth. A double die obverse, an off-center strike, or other minting anomalies can transform an ordinary penny into an extraordinary collectible. These errors are like windows into the minting process, making them fascinating to study and incredibly rare. For collectors, the thrill is in finding a coin that stands out, whether because of its pristine state or unique characteristics. That's why 1979 D pennies in mint condition, free of scratches or wear, can command impressive prices. Now, let's talk numbers. While most 1979 D pennies in circulated condition are worth only their face value, those in exceptional condition can sell for substantial amounts. A pristine 1979 D penny has been known to fetch as much as $6,000. And it gets better. If you happen to find a rare example in the best possible condition, a coin that experts grade at the top of the scale, it could be worth a jaw-dropping $55,000. In auction settings, where collectors compete fiercely for the best specimens, the value can rise even higher, turning this humble penny into a truly valuable asset. The 1979 D. Lincoln cent reminds us that even the smallest and seemingly most ordinary items can hold remarkable value. Whether it's a piece of history, an unusual error, or just outstanding preservation, these coins prove that there's more to a penny than meets the EYE.SO. Take a closer look at your collection or your pocket change. You never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the fascinating world of U.S. coinage. Stay curious, keep collecting, and until next time, happy hunting. Number 7, 1971 D Mint Mark Penny. Today, we're diving deep into the story of a humble yet extraordinary coin, the 1971 D. Lincoln cent. At first glance, it might seem like just another penny, but by the end of this journey, you'll see why this 1-cent piece has become a treasure in the eyes of collectors. Let's begin with the basics of this coin's specifications. The 1971 D. Lincoln cent weighs 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. Like many pennies of its era, it's composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving it that distinctive reddish-brown hue that makes Lincoln cents so recognizable. Now, let's talk history. The Lincoln cent was introduced in 1909 to honor the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features a detailed portrait of the 16th president. This design was groundbreaking at the time, as it was the first U.S. coin to feature an actual person instead of a symbolic representation like Liberty. Fast forward to 1971, and we find the Lincoln Memorial reverse design still in use. Created by Frank Gasparo, this reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., with incredible detail. If you look closely, you can even see the statue of Lincoln seated inside the memorial, a remarkable feature for a coin so small. The Denver Mint, marked by the D mint mark below the date, struck millions of 1971 Lincoln cents. However, not all coins are created equal, and that's where the intrigue lies. So, what makes the 1971 D penny so valuable? For starters, condition is everything. Coins that have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition are highly sought after. These coins retain their original luster, sharp details, and vibrant copper shine, making them stand out from the rest. But there's more. Errors and varieties can significantly increase a coin's value. Minting errors like double die obverse, off-center strikes, or even small die cracks can turn an ordinary penny into an extraordinary collectible. Each error tells a story of something unique happening during the minting process, making these coins one-of-a-kind treasures. For collectors, finding a 1971 D penny in top condition or with a rare error is like hitting the jackpot. These coins represent a blend of history, artistry, and rarity that makes them irresistible. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. How much is a 1971 D Lincoln cent worth today? Most circulated examples are worth only their face value. However, coins in exceptional condition can command impressive prices. A 1971 D penny in pristine, uncirculated condition has been known to sell for as much as $9,000. And here's where things get even more exciting. If you're lucky enough to find a rare example in flawless condition, perhaps with an extremely high grade or a unique error, its value can soar. In fact, The best condition rare coins have been appraised at an astonishing $150,000. And when these coins go to auction, where passionate collectors compete to own the best of the best, the final price can rise even higher, cementing their status as true treasures. The 1971 D. Lincoln cent is a reminder that even the smallest and seemingly most ordinary items can hold incredible value. Whether it's a piece of history, a fascinating error, or simply outstanding preservation, this coin proves that there's more to a penny than meets the EYE.SO. Take a closer look at your collection, or even your pocket change. You might just discover a hidden gem waiting to be found. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of U.S. coinage. Keep searching, stay curious, and until next time, happy collecting. Number 8, 1973 D Mint Mark Penny. Today, we're turning the spotlight onto a coin that might just be hiding in plain sight. The 1973 D Lincoln cent. This 1 cent piece, minted in Denver, is far more than just pocket change. With its rich history, meticulous design, and surprising value, the 1973 D penny is a small coin with a big story to tell. Let's start with the basics. The 1973 D Lincoln cent weighs 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. Its composition is 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving it that classic reddish-brown appearance that makes these pennies so iconic. Now, a little history. The Lincoln cent was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature the image of an actual person rather than a symbolic figure like Liberty. This design has endured for over a century, making it one of the most recognizable coins in the world. BY 1973, the Lincoln Memorial reverse was still in use. Designed by Frank Gasparro, this reverse depicts the Lincoln Memorial in stunning detail. If you look closely, you can even spot the statue of Lincoln seated inside the memorial, a remarkable feature for a coin so small. The Denver Mint, marked by the D Mint mark under the date, produced millions of these pennies. But not all of them are created equal. Some stand out due to their exceptional condition or unique minting errors, and those are the ones that collectors prize most. So, what makes the 1973 D penny valuable? First and foremost, it's all about condition. Coins that have been preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition are incredibly sought after. These coins retain their original luster, sharp details, and vibrant copper color, making them shine in any collection. But there's more to the story. Minting errors and varieties can significantly increase a coin's value. Double die obverse, off-center strikes, or other anomalies make these pennies unique treasures. Each error represents a rare moment in the minting process, turning a simple coin into a piece of history. For collectors, the thrill is in finding a 1973 D penny that stands out, whether it's a perfect specimen or a coin with a fascinating error. These coins combine history, artistry, and rarity in a way that makes them truly special. Now, let's talk about value. While most 1973 D pennies in circulated condition are worth only their face value, those in exceptional condition can fetch impressive prices. A pristine, uncirculated 1973 D penny has been known to sell for as much as $9,000. But it gets even better. If you're lucky enough to find a rare example in flawless condition, perhaps with an extremely high grade or a unique minting error, it could be worth an astounding $67,000. And when these coins appear at auction, where collectors compete fiercely for the best specimens, the value can rise even higher, making these pennies the stuff of legend. The 1973 D Lincoln cent is proof that even the smallest and most ordinary objects can hold incredible value. Whether it's a reflection of history, a fascinating error, or simply exceptional preservation, this coin is a reminder that there's always more than meets the EYE.SO. Take a closer look at your collection, or even your pocket change. You might just discover a hidden gem waiting to be uncovered. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of U.S. coinage. Keep searching, stay curious, and until next time, happy collecting. Number 9, 1974 Penny. Today, we're exploring a fascinating piece of U.S. coinage history, the 1974 Lincoln cent. At first glance, it might seem like an ordinary penny, But this 1-cent coin holds a rich story, intriguing details, and, for the lucky few, a surprising value that could turn pocket change into treasure. Let's begin with the basics. The 1974 Lincoln cent weighs 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. Like many of its predecessors, it's made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. This composition gives the coin its signature reddish-brown color, making it instantly recognizable as a classic Lincoln cent. Now, let's dive into the history. The Lincoln cent was introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features a detailed portrait of Lincoln, making it the first U.S. coin to depict a real person. This design has stood the test of time and remains one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. On the reverse of the 1974 penny, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial design, created by Frank Gasparo. This design was first introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The Lincoln Memorial is intricately detailed, and if you look closely, you can even see the statue of Lincoln seated inside. It's a testament to the craftsmanship and artistry that goes into U.S. coinage. So, what makes the 1974 Lincoln cent stand out? While billions of these pennies were minted, not all are created equal. The true value of a 1974 penny lies in its condition and rarity. Coins that have been preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition are especially sought after by collectors. These coins boast sharp details, vibrant luster, and no signs of wear, qualities that make them highly desirable. But there's more. Minting errors can turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary find. Double die obverse, off-center strikes, or other anomalies make these coins unique. Each error is a glimpse into the minting process and tells a story of how something unusual happened during production. Collectors are always on the hunt for these rare gems, and when a 1974 penny combines flawless condition with a unique error, its value can soar. Now, let's talk about the money. Most 1974 Lincoln cents you'll find in circulation are worth only their face value, just 1 cent. However, a 1974 penny in exceptional, uncirculated condition can fetch as much as $8,000. And for those truly rare examples, coins in the best possible condition or with remarkable minting errors, the value can climb even higher. Some of the rarest 1974 pennies have been appraised at an astounding $60,000. And when these coins go to auction, where passionate collectors bid against each other, the final price can rise even further, cementing their status as valuable treasures. The 1974 Lincoln cent is a perfect example of how even the smallest and most ordinary objects can hold incredible value. Whether it's a piece of history, a unique error, or just exceptional preservation, this penny proves that there's always more than meets the EYE.SO. Check your collection, or even your pocket change. You might just discover a hidden gem. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of U.S. coinage. Keep searching, stay curious, and until next time, happy collecting. Number 10 1975 penny. Today, we're uncovering the story of a classic yet often overlooked coin, the 1975 Lincoln cent. While it might appear to be just another penny, this 1-cent piece has a fascinating history, intriguing details, and, for some lucky collectors, a value that far exceeds its humble face. Let's start with the fundamentals. The 1975 Lincoln cent weighs 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. Its composition is 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving it that warm reddish-brown tone that defines classic Lincoln cents. Now, let's take a journey back in time. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features Lincoln's iconic profile. This design was groundbreaking at the time, being the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Its longevity and cultural significance make it one of the most enduring designs in American coinage. The reverse side of the 1975 Lincoln cent showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 by Frank Gasparo to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The artistry of the reverse is remarkable. If you look closely, you'll notice the tiny statue of Lincoln seated inside the memorial, a tribute to his enduring legacy. Now, Let's talk about why the 1975 Lincoln cent is so special. While billions of these coins were minted for everyday use, not all are created equal. A coin's value depends heavily on its condition and rarity. Pennies that have been carefully preserved in uncirculated condition are highly sought after by collectors. These coins feature sharp details, a brilliant copper luster, and no signs of wear, making them stand out. Minting errors also play a major role in a coin's value. Anomalies such as double die obverse, off-center strikes, or die cracks can transform a standard penny into a collector's dream. These errors are rare, fascinating, and often highly valuable because they represent unique moments in the minting process. For collectors, the thrill lies in discovering a 1975 penny that combines flawless condition with a unique feature. Such coins are true treasures, combining history, artistry, and rarity. So, how much is a 1975 Lincoln cent worth? Most circulated examples are worth only their face value, just 1 cent. However, a 1975 penny in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch as much as $5,000. But the excitement doesn't end there. If you come across a truly rare example, perhaps a flawless specimen with an unusual minting error, it could be worth a staggering $48,000. And in the world of auctions, where passionate collectors compete for the best of the best, the final price can soar even higher, making these coins a true treasure in every sense of the word. The 1975 Lincoln cent is proof that even the smallest and most ordinary objects can hold incredible value. Whether it's a reflection of history, a unique minting error, or simply exceptional preservation, this penny shows that every coin has a story waiting to be uncovered. So, take a closer look at your collection, or even your pocket change. You might just have a hidden gem in your hands. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. And let me know in the comments, what's the most interesting coin you've found so far? I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting!